What's going on YouTube? Grimm's FPS here, back with another video. And today I'm really just going to be going over the update that came out today for the Black Ops 6 beta. And also I'm going to be going over my thoughts and impressions of the game, the pros, the cons, and maybe if you are on the verge of possibly getting it, whether you should wait till the open beta to see, or whether you should just pre-order now and just play the rest of the closed beta and the open beta. Plus, obviously, when the game comes out, you'll be able to play that. Now, with the update that came in today, so the update did include a new map and a new game mode. The game mode is kill order, which is basically there's one person from each team that's like a high value target, and your objective is to, kill that enemy. Also, the new map that came out, Rewind, it is out now. It's a fun map. I have played it, so it's been great. I know as far as like the pros and cons to the actual gameplay of Black Ops 6. I'll reload into a game here, but the pros and cons, there are a couple of cons, a couple of pros, and overall it's just a very like average game. I know it's in the beta testing, so it might be a little bit different post launch, especially with all the updates and the post-launch content that they're going to be bringing to the game. I know that, okay, Rewind's going to come in, so you guys can see Kill Order, the new map, new game on new map, so I'll be bringing that to you guys. As far as, the pros and cons to it, what I can really say is that there's 3 major cons and 3 major pros I want to be talking about today. And while the game is loading, we can talk about the cons. I always like to, end off on a good note. So cons, I would say, I wrote them down here. Crashing and performance drops. I've been crashing maybe once every 3 games, 4 games, and also the performance, whether that's lagging, glitching. I understand there's a lot of people that are playing right now in the beta, and I understand it's not a complete game as of right now. But there has been a lot of crashing and performance issues. Sometimes I need to restart my game. Sometimes I need to restart my system. But that's in my aspect, in my personal experience playing the game in the beta. I would say moving on to the next is the weaponry, and specifically the Jackal PDW. I know that has been a very popular gun when it comes to the esports players and also the professional community. I know I'm using it right now because it's just overpowered. Whether it's short range, long range, medium range, it's just an overall really good gun, but a little bit too good. And throughout the gameplay, you can really see that. And I know another con that I did want to talk about today is the actual aim assist. When the beta first started, there's at times where you're sliding through a corner, or you're dolphin diving around a corner and you lock into a person, because let's just be honest, everyone's using that movement. There'll be times where basically the ADS clamps onto each other, and that has been a big problem for the first, I would say, 12 hours or so. But Treyarch has released a patch, and basically they made it so if you're within 4 meters of each other, there's no aim assist at all. I think it's like 3 or 4, but all in all, they did fix it, and it has been a lot smoother, a lot better to actually play the game. And the third and final con are basically just cheaters. There's already a lot of people posting that they have aimbot, or they have the cheat where it allows players to see through walls, see their hitboxes, and honestly, it's just a bad look for the game. The game, I understand, like I said, it's a beta, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. There really shouldn't be any cheaters, especially with all the money they spent with the anti-cheat and developing it. There really shouldn't be any problems, but yet there is a lot of problems when it comes to the actual beta. So that just is what it is. I'm very disappointed with that. I hope that they fix it soon, because honestly, who likes cheaters in a game? I know I don't, and a lot of people don't, and they're just ruining the game for everybody else, really. And as far as the pros for the game, like I said, there's really three big ones that I do want to talk about. One is, first and foremost, this is just like you stepping right into the game and you notice it right away, is the gunplay. Whether it's the Agni movement, me diving, or sliding around, the gameplay is really, really fun. And it's just something that I do enjoy. I'm glad they actually added it to the game. It adds like another layer to it. And I know that when it comes to professional Call of Duty coming up, next year, it is going to play a major factor in it. And I know people like Shotzi, who are already good when it comes to movement, really good. It's just like an extra plus to them. So the optic is going to be like really good this year. I already know it. Another pro I do want to highlight is just the, not more towards like a gameplay aspect, but kind of like a development aspect. And what I mean by that is, like I said earlier with the aim assist problem that was happening for like the first 12 hours, Treyarch has like responded like very fast and very like willingly to fix that problem. And I gotta give kudos to the developer, because usually with Activision, they usually wait maybe 1 or 2 days to actually fix something like that problematic in the game. But they were very responsive, and I gotta give and I have to get credit where credit is due. They have been very responsive and very acknowledgeable, and they saw the problem, they fixed the problem, they know what the problem is, and they fixed it. Not much else to say about that. I am very happy that they're doing it, and hopefully they follow not Infinity Wars, but Sledgehammer's path, because they were very how do I say it? They like responded a lot to the community. They addressed a lot of problems, and they fixed a lot of the problems that were happening in Modern Warfare 3 when it first started, and also right now they were very responsive to it. Damn. And the last and final pro that I really want to give this beta are the maps. The maps have been very fun. There were 3, 2 medium maps and 1 kind of large map. They were very fun to play within the first, day and a half of the beta. Now they're adding more. They're supposed to add 1 more map, so there's going to be 5 maps in total. I'm not sure if they're going to add that on the last day of the closed beta, or they're going to move that into like the open beta. That's obviously up to their discretion. Hopefully they release it before the closed beta ends, so we can see that new map, we can feel that new map, we can see how it is, which is great. And all in all, in conclusion, I would say out of 10, I give this beta probably a 7.5 or an 8. It can do a lot better when it comes to terms of stability, performance, obviously balancing of weapons, but they'll probably fix that for this open beta. So that's something to look forward to. If you are someone that is still not sure whether to pre-order it to get that last day or the last 2 days of the closed beta, and if you're still on the fence about it, I would say wait till the open beta so you can try it out. But of course, you'll probably see other videos that will convince you to pre-order the game. And if you're like on that buy button on the PlayStation Store, Steam Store, or Xbox Store, I would just say that just do it. Just buy it. You're already on the fence about it. Join us. It's a lot of fun, and you'll have a good time playing the game. that wraps up the video today. Those are my comments of the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta that's happened so far. Right now it's like 11 p.m. Saturday Eastern time. So there's like about maybe 1 or 2 days left in the beta. If you can, please leave a like and also subscribe. Also, leave down in a comment if you are playing the beta, or if you're waiting to the open beta, or if you're not getting the game at all. I want to hear your opinions on it. That's all from me, guys. Later.